Good morning, good morning, good morning, hello and good morning. And welcome to I've got eggs that I can't put away. Really? Why can't I? Oh, because they're not in you, James. That's why. Very good, very good. Let's get rid of some of these in here. Very good. And I guess, actually, I could put those in there. Marvellous. That's still doing the dirt, which is fabulous. Now, last time we did a variety of things. We did this, which I have not yet put into the other spaces. We did... What else did we do? Did I do the netherite and upgrade this chest, perhaps? I think that might have been a thing I did. And it's still full and crazy, so nothing's new there, unfortunately. I can get rid of a little bit more of this. I'm getting so much of this greenery business, this warped nilium gubbins, that I am basically just going to... recycle it, essentially. All of this is travelling into all of these to get squished into this one chest, which is how that works. Very good. So we have various things on the list today, including I need to set more... Okay, I need to set more of this going. I haven't yet done an automatic thingy here. However, someone gave me a tip, or did I read it on the Reddit? I can't remember. That suggested I can be saving myself a significant amount of time here by hammering up 2 times cobblestone or whatever. Does that mean I can also do 3 times cobblestone? You know what? Let's actually give this a go. Let's get a bunch of this. Let's say 2 lots of that. Let's do this. Let's make it into 3 times compressed. Get rid of the 2 times that I don't need. If I could, then I did, but I didn't get rid of this for some reason. I've still got random excess blocks in me from the last time. Now I need somewhere to do this. Let's do this here. Oh, why not? We are adventuring. Yes, that's what this is. It's an adventure. Oh, I don't have that many. So the idea is I can use my compressed hammer for this. Durability of 1561. So what am I expecting when I hammer up these 14 blocks? If indeed it will let me. Oh, I think that's a no. I don't think it's going to do. I'm going to try just to see if I can. Maybe it only goes up as far as 2 times? No, it's not even doing that. Do I have to do them individually? The answer is... no. Interesting. Okay. Did it? Yes, it gave me them. So maybe it's 2 times only. Fine, I will allow that, because that's still going to be significantly quicker, if indeed it does do. So let's get some of this done. Fine. Does this work? Seemingly not. Maybe this isn't a thing. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, it seems the internet is full of misinformation. Who knew? Fair enough. All right, well... obviously we can still do the single compressed, and that's what we've been doing up to this point. It does uncompress it though, which is why I didn't necessarily want to be doing it this way, because I was told, or I read, whichever, that it can do the... what can it do, James? Speak words. Come on now. It can do the double compressed, and it retains the compressed nature of it. Well, clearly that was perhaps an earlier patch people might have been talking about. Fine, I will allow it. All right, so there's some of this to keep this going. Let's just mash it in. Very good, and that will just keep doing basically, which is fabulous. Good, because I'm going to need a ton of that, I believe. So that's the thing. Now, that's going to do itself up, which is fabulous. Now, on the list of things today is the storage room. I know. We've been on and on about this storage room for so long. And now, unfortunately, I need to actually make good on that promise that I would actually extend it and include various additional things. So, for this first, my magnet, I keep remembering. No, I don't. The exact opposite. I keep forgetting to turn my magnet off. Do I need this wooden shovel? It's been in me for some time. Where's the out? Here we go. It's been in me for some time, and I don't think I need it. Oh, I guess I took it out of here because there was not enough storage, or maybe I've just been carting it around forever needlessly. That's not at all like me. Indeed. So I want to make use of these ender chests today. I also want to expand what I have done with the drawers. So first things first, I need more drawers. And I have been harvesting woodens for exactly this purpose. For some reason I'm keeping just one of those. No, that's not happening. So let me just think about what I want to do here. I want a bunch more of the chests first. Bonk, there's a stack. And then I want... do I already have 1,000,000 planks somewhere? No, I don't think I do, and therefore when I find them later on I shall be quite annoyed. Oh well. So let's make more of these 2x2s, because this is how we're doing the storage of late. I guess I didn't need anywhere near as... I've done it again. I made way too many planks. I thought I was doing well there, but I was not. Oh well, never mind. I guess then I also didn't really need... Well, I did need all of these. I was thinking, did I need all this wood? I did, because I'm going to need to make the upgrades. All right, fine. So long as the drawers are within this area here, within this green that you can see, they will be able to be linked to this drawer controller here. Now, I had a thought, and that thought was that I need to get away from that for a minute because it's noisy, is that I could take the drawer controller from where it is over there and put it more centralized by putting it underneath, basically, underneath here. And it would still work because it can, I think we saw previously, it goes below as well as above. So, in fact, I could put it above and have more of the things, more of the drawers in the available area. I think that's what I want to do. For now, however, I want to think about how I could do this most reasonably. So, for instance, would this be reasonable if I just do it all around the outside of this? I think it might, you know. I may have done that too much there. Let's see. Where did I go to? There. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. And then here. And then I've made a decision, have I, that that one is going that way round? Fine. How would that pan out if I do that all the way around? Well, this is in the way now. I know I'll need to move various of those existing drawers, but that's fine. Once I've got a plan for this, it will all make sense. Well, that's... Oh, no, I don't want it here because I want to... let me take that out because this is obviously a way I can expand my platforms and so on, so I don't need it there. So this is actually quite compacted in here then. Is that the expression I wanted to say? Well, I've said it, so so it is. That's fine. This will give us a significant, a lot more storage, and not enough, evidently. Hopefully that might actually be enough once I get the what do I get, James? Come on now. Once I get the upgrades in them, these copper upgrades and such, which I'm going to need 1,000,000 of, so that's a thing. So hopefully I've got enough copper to be doing some of that. Let's go and see how many more of this I need. Do I have any extras? I've got 2, that's not enough for anything. So I need 4, another 4, 16. Is that right? 4, 4, 4, 4. Yes, 16 more. Marvellous. Okay, at least it's a reasonable Minecraft number, and that's got to be good. So, give me this. Now, we get 4 at a time. Is that right? Well, you always need chests, James. So, and indeed, we're going to need even more of these drawers. So, let's not skimp on what we're doing here. Or let's get exactly the number that I've said we needed. Marvellous. Fine. Well, I've skimped. I know. Just after saying I wasn't going to. Oh no, don't put that in there. So none of these drawers are currently hooked up to the system, of course, because I don't yet have upgrades and locking on all of them. I should have done it in one. Well, never mind. I've done it this way. Fine. So let's think about this. I guess I do need to lock each and every single one of them. So let me do that, and I'll return. Okay, that's those done, which is fabulous. Hopefully it's all done anyway, and if it isn't, oh dear, it's going to be a horrible nightmare. Fine, so the easiest way to add these is in bulk. If I click this one at the top and drag it to this one at the bottom, they should all add, and they did. Fine. So we'll repeat that on all of these sides. I guess technically they're corners. It could be from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top. It doesn't much matter. I'll do this one from the bottom. So long as it's in a cuboid. I've got that word now in my head. Aren't I clever? Yes. So now they're all hooked up, but obviously they're all locked, so nothing can go in them. Obviously they can only store 8 stacks of anything, which is not good. Or at least it's not sufficient, perhaps. Yeah, sufficient. Yes, not sufficient. That's what I wanted to say there. Sorry, I just moved my headphones on my head there, and you may have heard that. Goodness, the things I don't know whether you hear or not. How's this doing? Is this actually still doing? Yes, good. We get a good amount of this dirt. I guess I should be making that automatically from something. I guess there is something I can make that from, or maybe grass blocks I can automate in some way. Anyway. So I've got that. I want to consider the next problem, which is to make upgrades for all of them. I am not going to have enough copper for this. I absolutely know it. So, oh well, we just keep going, I guess. Also, I can upgrade this bag. I will do that at some point. So, in order to create these marvellous upgrades, I need 1,000,000 chests, basically, and indeed drawers. So if I were to do all of that, that would give me 1 stack. Let's do a 2nd stack, because I need 2 chests per upgrade. If we look at the recipe of this, it's 2 chests per upgrade and indeed a drawer. Now, luckily, in this pack, we can make use of the chests directly into drawers, which is fabulous. So that's good. Now, I've got too much of this going on. It's 2 blocks and 4 thingies, so I actually don't need as much as I'd grabbed there. Isn't that crazy? To finally not need as much as I've grabbed of anything. That's way too many. I shouldn't have bothered picking any out of the chest. Oh well. So there's a stack of them. Obviously that is already not enough. We know this. How many did I make? I made 64. Did I make a whole stack of chests of the drawers and then 16 more? So that's already not enough. Can I do another lot without doing any more tree harvesting? I don't know. Possibly not. Let's find out. So 1 lot, 2 lots, that makes 1 lot of chests. 1 lot, 2 lot, that's 2 more. And then 1 lot, 2 lots, that's how many I need, I think. Yes, it is. Very good, very good. And I need more. Oh, I need more blocks. More blocks of copper, please. I was cooking whole blocks of this. Oh, that's handy to have. Whole blocks of this. Oh, I guess I have no evidence of that. Well, previously I was cooking whole blocks of the copper, raw copper bits, I guess, and it did well for us. So I'm going to do a 2nd lot of this. There it is. We are always going to need more. For some reason that didn't give me as many as I did need even more copper. Oh, I've also got the copper blocks compacted. Okay, fine. I've got a lot of copper going on here because I couldn't fit it all in, so I could press the copper blocks even further. Gosh, I do quite a lot here and seemingly don't remember any of it. Indeed. All right, can I get rid of all of this? Yes, I can. Fabulous. All right, so I have these. So I'm going to go and pop at least 1 of these in every single one of this. And maybe 2, actually. I'm going to pop 2 of these in each of these, and then I'll return. So, as suspected, we do not have enough of this, so I've got 1 more lot of this to do, and I haven't got enough things for it. That's fine. I'm not going to do these ones first. We'll start here and move around that way, I guess, is what we're going to do. So the next question is, do I want to move the... so I want to make use of these enter chests, you see. Do I want to move the existing... controller into the middle of the room? I'd have to reselect all of them, of course, in order to have them go in. Do I want them to go in the middle of the room? I don't know, is the question here. I guess I would put it somewhere. Gosh. Just above this would actually do, I think. And I'd have to tube around to it. I won't do it now. I'll consider that. But for now... the bit that I do need to do, I don't have any cables, do I? Oh, I do. And they're not cables, James. They're tubes. All right, fine. They're not. They're pipes. So I need somewhere piping into this. So this will be this ender chest here, which is very minimal in scope, I know. I want to pipe from that into the drawer controller. It doesn't have to go directly into the controller. It can go into a I can't remember what they call it, a controller access thing. It's very much like this, but you can put it, wherever you like, a little bit further away. Actually, that's not true. It still has to be within the green area, but it doesn't have to be in amongst the drawers, as that is. In fact, technically, this didn't need to be in amongst the drawers. It's just that's where I put it. So yes. Now, so we're taking out of the ender chest into the system. So if I happen to have, I don't know, some bones. If I have bones in here, they will very slowly get drawn out of there. And we know that that's very slow because we actually need one of these upgrade thingamajobbers. So I am going to see if I've got one of those already, which I might have because I usually... Yes, I do. Very good. I guess to make the next one, I need... Oh, wow. That's interesting. To make the next one, I don't need too much crazy stuff. Do I even have... No, not ready cooked. But I did have... There it is. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because that's what we're about here. Experimentation. That did not work at all as I'd hoped. Let's do that and then spread those things. That's not how you do that, James. That's too many. In fact, there we are. Bonk. All right, we have 14 of that. So I will use some of... Where's the redstone in here? I don't have any redstone in there. Interesting. All right. I need 4 blocks of redstone. I guess I can get it from there, or I must be able to get it from here to there. Let's take this one. Very good. So that is actually 9 blocks right there. So I can make the upgrade that I want. It is more efficient to have more of the upgrades rather than just... is that what I'm saying? Yes. Okay. Hello. Hi. What have you got? Oh. Interesting. Oh, wow. I didn't know you could get the... Did I know you could get the forceful blah blahs of the whatever? I don't know. Well, I'm seeing it now. I don't think I need any of that. So thank you, but no. And indeed, no. Goodbye. Very good. Okay, now that's them goodbye. Not you, you good people. So let's see. I want to... Yes, okay, so I want to speed this up by putting this in here. I suppose I'm going to say you can only have one upgrade in each of these pipes, but you could have another pipe this side pulling out into there and give it an upgrade, even if it connects to that same pipe there, not to this one. So this wouldn't be here, for instance. So we would have something like this. That actually speeds it up because this is a very small space in here, so it could get clogged very easily. So that's a possibility. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't think we have that amount of stuff that needs processing. That's not true, actually. We have a million things, don't we, in there? We'll work it out as we go. Oh, I've got a lead there that I haven't put away. Very good. So let's put these things away. Now, I've done it again, haven't I, really? I've put... I need an upgrade, and I don't have one. Let's do this. I'm afraid I am going to need more of this upgrading business. Where are the diamonds in here? There they are. If indeed I'm going to do the diamond one, I don't know. We'll see. I don't have the gold now. Oh, I do. It's up here in blocks. Okay, I did a lot of smelting of blocks of stuff, basically, because we need it, frankly, and so that's why I did it, indeed. Give me this. I don't know if this is enough gubbins to do what I want. Click, and another one. Usage of this. Click. Very good. No, I need 4 more blocks. Darn it. Do I have 4 more blocks in here? I don't. We're back to collecting more. And this is one of the reasons why we need everything in a centralized storage location. But the next thing after that, after having got everything into a centralized storage location, is I will need some sort of system to be able to view them, because they'll all be just scattered at random in there. They'll be in the right drawers, all collated together, but I won't know where anything is. Well, I won't once I get started with this. I'll know for the first few, but not for the rest, I'm sure. And people are going to be saying, what are you going to do about that, Jahg? What are you going to be doing about that? And the answer is... I don't really know. No, that's not true. I do know. And most likely it's going to be some sort of ME system. I know. Aren't we crazy? So I want to put the pipe in place first. I'm going to slip out of there. I'm going to put the the filter in there, and I'm just going to start off by putting something in. So, for instance, the iron, the gold, and that will do. No, copper. Copper is the other one I want to do immediately. Right. So I'm going to add these to the filter, and you might be thinking, James, what are you doing? And the answer is I'm making a rod for my own back, I think. No. The answer is I am unable to put those away. Good. Primarily, I'm about filtering what goes in here. Is that actually being pulled out? No, it isn't. Right, good. And the reason for that filtering is because I want to make sure that things are as compacted as I want them to be before they get thrown into here, because obviously things get double compacted and so on and so forth with this. And I'm thinking maybe I don't want necessarily the double compacted. I just want the compacted. And so maybe I want to pull things out, but I don't want to pull out the pebbles and these nuggets necessarily. I want to wait until it's a whole ingot's worth of stuff, is what I'm about there. It's nighttime and I want to sleep. Good morning, good morning. Hello, it's that guy again. Fine. He'll go soon enough. Well, probably not soon enough, but there we are. Right, so I have these iron and gold and whatnot bits in me. So this is what I was saying about knowing where things are going to start with, but probably not knowing for very long. Now, why is that not coming through? Did I not hook these up properly? That's a question. Or maybe these are slightly... Oh, that one's going. Oh, maybe I didn't have any iron. I had these two. And indeed, very good. Those went up very quickly. Did you see that? It's like they phased in and out. You didn't see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. Yes, that is apparently what I'm calling it. Now, at this point, you might be thinking, well, James, you've got to check the drawer every time, or the ender chest every time you want to find something and pull it out. No. This bag will do that for us, as you saw very briefly then, I guess. So the next thing is, what do I want now? I want to add lead and nickel and osmium, and I missed. Did I take the osmium? No. I want to add these into my list. Now I think I can do it just by shift clicking on these things and it will add them. Yes. I usually like to do it manually so that I know specifically what has been picked and what has not, but that's fine. So let's do zinc, I guess. I'm looking for other ores that I haven't seen down here. What was this? Tin? That was tin. Good. Fabulous. Now, obviously, we're not just going to do it on the ores. We'll be doing it on grains of infinity and all other manner of crazy nonsense. But for now, we're just going to get some of the basics in. So let's do this. I've got some zinc, which I know is not necessarily the first one that you might have thought to have added to this, but I've done it now. But this is good. Uranium is absolutely not one of the first ones that I would normally have added. Lead is apparently one that and that is indeed one I would normally add very early on. Now, 8 stacks of this goes up to 32,800 of something. That's significant when you're talking about copper or iron or whatever it might be. So those are good numbers. So I won't worry overly much about filling this until... Oh, not filling it. I'm going to populate all of these. But worry about it filling all of this 38,000 or whatever it was, 32,000. Because by the time it does get anywhere near that for the copper, at least, I will have, because it's copper, I'll have enough copper to do the rest of the upgrades, basically. 4 upgrades, it takes us all the way up to 2.1 million whatevers, as we saw before. Not from that, however. Fine. Do I have any that got 4 in them? Yes, this one. Yes, so 2.1 million of anything. And I've discovered that you can actually swap them out for the diamond ones or whatever later on. Not just by because you don't have to take them out. If you take them out, you lose whatever excess there was, or it doesn't let you in some cases. Whereas now I could fill all 4 with copper ones and replace them with netherite ones just by right-clicking on them, and it knows that that's an upgrade that I might want to do. Yes, wow, that was a whole lot of words there, but I hope that was explanatory in at least some way. Indeed. Now, there's that. So that's all of those. What have we got here? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 items only I've done so far. And my bag is empty. That means that I should have significant space in my dumping ground, indeed. But also things like the magma cream and so on, that already has a space in there, so I can just send that on through. And there it is gone, which is fabulous. I think I also did... what did I do? Blaze powder would be the other one that I would have done, because that's obviously already in the system. And anything mob droppish that I'm not really seeing anything more of here. No, not immediately. Right, so other ones I want to add then. Aluminium, definitely. And a silver, I thought I had already added silver. Evidently I hadn't. And then we're into things that aren't necessarily ores and such. So I need to think about what I want to store. I obviously want to store skystone dust and Certus quartz dust, but I also want to store the charged Certus that I've been getting. I didn't know I hadn't picked that up. Amazing. And indeed the Certus quartz, because these are going to be useful for the system that I'm going to create. Yes, you guessed it. I'm going to create an AE system, an ME system. Gosh, somebody's going to have to correct me again as to what it is I mean by those things. However, this is what we're doing. So I guess, James, just okay. So far, do I have sticks in me? I do not. Very good. So if I just do that, none of what I've got in me will go. Yes, good. So yes. So for an AE system that will allow us to basically do auto crafting and all these other fun and funky things that people have been telling me for years. You really need one of these systems, Jahg. And I've been resistant. I've been going, no, I'm old school. Don't bog me down with technologies. I am a dinosaur. And that's been all very reasonable up until that point. Well, I'm no longer in that position. I realise that I need a system for this, whether it's going to be an AE system or whether it's going to be refined storage. Now, I've had trouble with refined storage and lag on my AllMods 10 instance, and therefore I'm going with an AE system instead. I like the complexities of the AE system. Do I want to do this and that? Let's do some of the other bits. No. Let's take this. Let's take the lapis. Let's take this, and I'm going to suggest that I want just the normal blocks of these to be removed, I think is what I want. So I'm going to add this, and this, and this, and this. And then I'm going to put back those, so they shouldn't compress. I don't know where they went. Well, they went in the thing, James. Okay, fine, good. So if it's quick enough on pulling the things out, then it won't accidentally over-compress anything. Maybe there's some way that I can limit what it compresses. However, that is a job for next time. Yes, we've got to that point, people. So at this point, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? I've made a glorious little efficiency system here. And I think you should be proud of it. Yes. So, and if you liked this video, why not like this video? Goodbye.